Okay, here we go.
I'll be back there while you're doing that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Eric Sky Reload's video blog. I'm kind of bummed. Apparently, my sense of humor, my son Dad. Let's just get this over with so I can finish up. So I told Dad tonight that I shouldn't have. We all have our sense of humor, and he knew my husband's sense of humor. So when I said what I said to Zoe, it was just out of fun and games, like basically banning Higgins for 5 minutes. But Zoe's upset about it, and she's not coming back, so it's sad. So I don't know if I'm going to do a prepping video tomorrow at all, even updates or whatever. I'm basically losing my desire to do YouTube videos because, with Piper, I did a video with him. He disappeared. And then I did a video with Mike. He's busy. So there's not really reason to do any videos. You can get it from other preppers, I guess. But tonight, there's two reasons why I'm doing this video. And one is I need to go over the prepping list once more before bed. And two is, need to explain what's going on. Now, as you know, Zoe in the past has been inflation and recession. Well, I'm going to get to that tonight because there's an article I want to read to you guys that's very important to me. It goes like this. Let's go with the prepping list for secondary. Says Tuesday inflation reading wasn't what anything was hoping for. Consumer price index rose 8.3 in August over a year, slightly down from July, but more than 8.1 economists expected. Take out the price of food and energy, the core price rose 0.6 from the core prices from July to August, double what economists has forecasted. CPI report undercuts investors' confidence, sent markets tumbling. Dow fell more than 1,200 points. 4% in the S&P went down 4.3%. Say I figured 3%. I didn't look at S&P earlier. So, as the last major economic data released before next week's Federal Reserve policy, that means they're going to raise the thing again. Tuesday's report all guarantees a central bank will next round another meaty interest rate hike, which they're trying to cripple the country. That's why I keep telling you to prep. Keep telling you guys to prep, all right? Well, this is bad news for the consumers. You, me, Zoe, we're being hit with quadruple whammy of financial pain. Inflation is eating into everyone's wallet. Higher interest rate making it hard to borrow money. 401k. Oh, and in case you missed last night's newsletter, there's a looming freight rail worker strike at the end of this week that could further supply chains push up prices. Fed's been raising rates for the past 6 months, still far from inflation target of around 2%. At this point, it's time to acknowledge the pricing problem is simply too big and gnarly for the central bank to fix on its own. Big picture problem here is no one, no matter what they claim in their Twitter hot takes, in their endless commentaries at TV, actually knows what to do here. In this wacky economy, it's been throttled by unforeseeable shocks. Yeah, we're going to lose and maybe have a stock market crash. Like raising interest rates should slow demand, sure, but ending the war in Ukraine would be bigger help on so many levels. The Fed can't do that. Untangling supply chains would also be nice. Also, not the Fed's jurisdiction. Eliminating coronavirus and stopping climate change couldn't hurt. I wish Jay Powell could swoop in, snap his finger, make this happen, but sadly, he cannot. The economy is a very unusual place. Some of them may result in unusual pandemic. Yeah, but this isn't even close to the crisis of 2007, 2008, when the financial system fell apart and the Great Recession took hold. We have a very strong labor market, strong consumer demand, and high inflation. Fed has to raise interest rates, and the fact that it doesn't appear to have raised them sufficiently to slow the economy yet. Tuesday's report is piling a sense of urgency to get inflation under control by any means necessary. Most observers expect to announce yet another 3/4 point rate hike, though the odd full point hike. The odds of a full point hike, pretty much unthinkable for this week, aren't insufficient. So between 75% to 3/4 to a full 1 point hike. The needed to combat necessary entrenched inflation. Investors are pricing in a 22% chance of a full point move next week. In any case, the recipe for the Fed to stay on course to keep raising rates, which should eventually bring prices down as consumer businesses get out or get put off by higher borrowing costs. But it looks more and more likely the Fed will only be able to do that by smothering demand so much the economy crashes into a recession. A la Paul Volcker in the early 80s, Powell and company are making a calculated bet that the short-term pain of recession is preferable to the long-term pain of letting inflation run rampant. Grocery prices, yada, yada, yada. Number of the day, 1.2 billion. Yeah, okay, hold on. Yep, so there you go, peeps. And then talk about the King of England, or the Prince of England, or whatever. Who cares, right? So, anyways, with that said, let's get on to the pricing of the preppers, and then I'm done. So, your deodorant went down in price. Your soups went up in price. Your paper plates went up in price. Plasticware, so forks, knives, spoons went up in price. Your hand sanitizer went up in price. Your sourdough starter went up in price. Little meatloaf pans stayed the same. Your hurricane lanterns that take oil down in price. Your oil lamp down in price. Your paraffin lamp oil up in price. Your candle holders up in price. WD-40 up in price. Laundry detergent, some went up, some went down, some sold out. Ziploc bags up in price. Your dried um, fruits like your raisins up in price. Um, your protein shakes, some dropped, some went up, mostly went up. Your nuts went up. Your flour went up. Your cooking oil, corn oil, peanut oil, canola oil, and vegetable oil went up. Your sardines went up. Your non gotta have mild headache. Your non-essential items went down in price. Compasses, some sold out, some went down in price. Survival kits went down in price. Your peanut butter sold out, some of it sold out, some of it's still available. It just depends what you get. Your canned tuna, canned chicken, and canned whatever sold out. Some sold out, some's available, but canned meat's getting harder to get a hold of. It's going up. Like your chicken and your little Venus sausages and your tuna went up in price. So your canned crab meat, same thing. Your mackerel, your oysters, your sardines, your kippered snacks, your smoked herrings, your sardines, anchovies, smoked red clams, smoked baby clams. Uh, those things all up in price. It's all canned stuff. Your non-essential, like your TV, portable TVs, down in price. Your Your vitamins up in price. Your sewing kit down in price. Your anything with nylon and rope and etc. down in price. Scotch tape, your duct tape, your electrical tape, etc. went down in price. Your yeast, again, fast acting yeast went up in price. Your confectionery sugar, powdered sugar, raw sugar, granulated sugar, and your brown sugar all went up. So you better start prepping now. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Busy day, with all the stuff that's happened, with finding out that little Rybisky, his little doggy, passed away, and yeah, just a bad day, I guess you could say. Hopefully everything gets better tomorrow. So, your maple syrup gone up in price. The real Vermont and Canadian maple syrup. Your salt, your pepper, poultry seasoning up in price. Your bowling cubes up in price. Your batteries up in price. Your shampoo, conditioner, body wash, waffle. Yeah, those little body sponges up in price. Those are essentials. So, shaving cream, razor blades up in price. Tylenol, acetaminophen, naproxen down in price. Fishing lures. Fishing lures are up in price. Fishing kits like reel and stuff stayed the same. Your canning pots sold out. A lot of them are sold out. People are buying them like crazy for canning. Canning jars again. Sold out. Some are up in price too. Your portable radios, your battery powered radios, your battery powered shortwave radio up in price. Your books for prepping up in price. Your coolers up in price. Your ramen up in price. Some TP went down in price. Other TP went up. Paper towels, some went down, some went up, some sold out. So your Denny Moore stew, there's some went up in price, some went down in price. But most of it went up in price because it's protein. Your beanie weenies, your pork and beans, your Bush's beans, your B&M beans, your grilling beans, they all went up in price. Your playing cards stayed the same. Your bottled water went through the roof, so it's up in price, way up. Your electric razors that take your electric razor that takes batteries, AA batteries, your Roko's, Remington, Braun, Panasonic, they are going up in price. So, smokers sold out. Coffee's gone up in price. Some's gone down. Your cast iron skillet set is down in price. Some eats down in price. Your rolled oats, beans, lentil, right. Your rolled oats went down in price. Your white rice and your brown rice has gone down in price. Your cracker snacks from Keebler's, they just got them in. So, they're in, but they went up in price. Your Ritz crackers with cheese again. The Keebler crackers has cheese too, so that's what I was talking about. When I'm condensed milk and evaporated milk up in price. Keebler Krubs up in price. Mac and cheese down in price. Your goldfish crackers, some went down in price, some went up in price. Coats stayed the same. Your percolators for coffee is down in price. Your propane drip coffee pot went up in price. Your pet foods up in price. Your beef jerkies, meat sticks, so forth is up in price. Your nuts, pistachios up in price. Scanners up in price. All nuts went up in price. Your canned foods, your corned beef hash, little Danish hen or Danish hams, and other lunch meats like spams and stuff up in price. Um, your ramen up in price. Your um, food like the suddenly pasta boxes down in price. Your milk powder, butter powder, and other things down in price right now. Your food pails, emergency preparedness food pails down in price. Your dehydrated foods down in price. Your freeze dried foods down in price. And finally, your tents fluctuate up and down. Um, so some up, some down, some neutral. Your double sleeping bags in case power goes out is um, the same price, so they didn't go up or down. Swiss Army knife, same thing, didn't go up and down. So then you have finally the food pail. So I will post the link for you guys in the comments. Your stoves, most of your stoves, most of propane stove, sold out or going up in price. You can find a decent one that might be dropped, but it's highly depending on your propane can. Now your dual fuel stove is, your dual fuel stove is sold out. And then your food pail on the bottom, like I said, is um, sold out. So yeah, are not sold out, but available. And if you want it for um, sold out, yeah. Um, but it just depends what you're prepping for. So for you preppers out there, I'll post the link. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll also give you my email address before I go. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to do it. All right. In the meantime, for anyone out there watching this, not to your list, let me give you my email address just in case you guys want it. Prepper's list is right there. How to contact me will be in the email. And then, other than that, I wanted to share with you that I my email address. Sorry, I'm a little tired. So that is the preppers list in the live chat. You can check it out, and then I'm going to get my email address real quick for you guys. San Juan Island Prepper at AOL and Yahoo. And if you have any questions or concerns, please leave me a comment and I will get back to you. Or, leave it here in the comments since you watch this video and it's only 20 minutes. So, San Juan Island Prepper Yahoo or San Juan Island Prepper at AOL.com. So, for some of you out there that's unsubscribed, well, I'm sorry you left. For others who are still with me, thank you for staying with me. The report is interesting because now they got to base good balance out if there's going to be inflation or not. But we'll touch base tomorrow on that. All right. For Zoe, if you're watching this, I'm sorry you took offense to it. That's all I can say. I could say it a million times. I just thought we were having a little fun. I guess fun's not always good. So, if I don't come on tomorrow or the next day, well, you know why, people. I lost motivation. You can always email me, all right? I'll be always to answer your questions by email if you have anything. In the meantime, everyone, again, Zoe, sorry. Just thought we would have some fun. I don't know if I'm taking a break or even going to get on tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow brings. So, in the meantime, the movie Thor is calling me, so I'm going to watch it and enjoy my night. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please let me know. In the meantime, I don't know what to do. So please add, subscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestion, hit the like, subscribe button so it's fun for your family. Including your dogs or cats or bunnies or service dogs or service bunnies. Hit the bell notification, give a thumbs up button, hit the like button, and thumbs up button, like button, thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, everyone, and leave the comments nice as always, and God bless you in everything you do.